Well, good evening folks, welcome to another video. We're in the Viperjet 737 Virtual Airline Pilot Air and we're off to Scandinavian Mountain Airport. It's night time, we've got 155 skiers on board and we're very close to the top of descent now. Probably about 25-28 miles to run. Nice weather up here tonight, it's a beautiful night. The weather is calm in the Scandinavian Mountain Airport. Surface winds are light, 060 at 3 knots. Visibility is good, no clouds are detected. It's -8 with a QNH of 1021. We're going into runway 15. It will be an ILS approach tonight because the ILS is offset, so it'll be interesting to see how that works out. And we've got a landing final flap 30 speed of 146 knots. So it's my first venture into this scenery, which is created by one of the Orbic's talented designers, a chap called Marcus Neuberg, and his work's pretty exemplary, so I bought it today and we're going to fly in there, and it may well be the subject of a review at some point. So anyway, I just thought I'd film this descent and approach and see what we can get out of it, and hope you enjoy it. So the briefing is complete. It'll be a flap 30 landing. The weather's clear, no problems with the weather. QNH is 1021, that's checked. Trans level, we're going to go to the local QNH at about 7,500. Terrain, there's some terrain around the airport, but it's fairly flat. Although the airport's fairly high, 1,600 feet above sea level. Decision height is 220 feet. I've added an extra 20 feet because it's somewhere I'm not totally familiar with. Just give me a little bit more time. The go around is understood. It's a straight climb straight ahead and then a left turn. Runway 15 is over 8,000 feet, plenty of room with the exit near the other end, terminal area. Alternate today is Oslo Gardermoen, which will actually pass on the way here, and we have enough fuel for a go around, a second attempt and a diversion should it be necessary. So the briefing is complete, descent checks are complete. 10,000 is set there, which is our first. We've got an aircraft passing us up there and not showing on radar, probably because he's above us, I don't know, we'll see. Right, there he goes. And we'll just make our top of descent message on vPilot because we're logged on VATSIM at the moment. We actually have another one there, so that's cool. 2 aircraft passing us pretty close. This one is on vPilot there.
Around the way 01, alright, 20 miles.
Viperjet 771 is crossing L1, level 3450. We're descending to flight level 100, a runway 15 approach to Scandinavian Mountain Airport. So we're on the descent. Everything looks good. So there is a bit of cloud about, but we'll see. It shouldn't be too bad over the airport. The airport is reporting clear conditions. So anyway, let's get down there and see what happens. The wind was fairly strong coming out of over the North Sea, and actually I had tons of ATC tonight. We had delivery ground tower and Gatwick approach online coming out of Gatwick. Then we had London Centre come on, in fact 2 London centres. Then I got handed off to Scottish, then to Copenhagen, and unfortunately by the time we got to southern Sweden there was nobody no centre on line for Sweden, but then you can't have everything, so there we go. Friday night, sometimes it's good, sometimes it isn't, but it was fun coming out of Gatwick because I had radar vectors. Now what is that up there? Ah, it's another aircraft. I thought for a minute it might be a Comet, but it's not. So it's British Airways 07 Lima Delta, who looks like he's going to pass above us. Yeah. I really thought for a moment that was a Comet trail. But there you go. He's leaving a nice trail above us anyway. So, on the way down, passing level 310, descending level 100.
Also traffic to 711, line mount and takeoff runway 10.
And we've got another one as well there. 37 Lima, don't know who that is. He's passing over the top. So it's Friday night, 27th of November. So as you can see, there's quite a few people online tonight. Just a quick look aft there so you can see those two. Beautiful evening tonight as we continue our descent. Very nice out there.
Also traffic to reach -070, minus and wait runway 01 left.
Another one passing overhead, and there's one to the left there too. There's one up there, Vapor Trail.
Also traffic close to 711.
Busy round here tonight. Okay. So we're on the descent profile, going quite nicely. Looking good. Looking forward to a landing at this place. Not done this before, so be nice. Passing level 260 now. There's another one. Vapor trail disappearing behind us. Weather's provided by Rex Skyforce, or rather the weather itself is by Active Sky and the environment is by Rex Skyforce. Together they give a very nice visual enhancement of what's going on outside. And it looks like we're hitting a clear spot.
Also the Turkish 9070 airborne, variable 1.
Okay, 24,000, let's put the seat belts and put the passengers in. So a quick look at the chart for you. This is what we're doing, going in by Ibis down to 100 here, and then basically downwind on the west side of the field. And then it will be localizer runway 15. And then as we get to the end of that, as you can see, the parking area is at the end. So there is some clear weather ahead there. Don't get the chance to do too many night flights, so this is quite nice, and this scenery I'm told looks really good at night. Snowy atmosphere, This looks really good supposedly, so we're going to go for it. So let's reduce the range. So 40 miles. There is our 10,000 feet point, and we're on course for that, so it should be fine. As I said, beautiful evening tonight. Fairly clear weather. The winds are really now quite light, 6 knot wind as we go down. So really perfect flying conditions. Interesting, this runway is designated as runway 15, yet the heading is 141, so it's closer to 14 than it is to 15. However, the 141 is the radial because there is an offset on this approach. So we'll see, we'll get down the ILS and we may need to make a manual correction, which is fine because 1,000 feet radio I'm going to come onto the autopilot onto manual, so it shouldn't be an issue. Runway's nice and long and we don't really have to get off till the end, so auto brakes 2 for this one. Braking action should be okay, although it's cold, it's -9 over there, so there may be some ice on the runway, but auto brakes 2 should do it. So when we get to about 11,000 feet, I'm going to go on to vertical speed mode so I can control the descent a bit better. So crossing Roged. You see the mountain tops there, snow on them. Beautiful night. Okay, approaching level 150, speed's good. So the airfield is pretty much directly ahead. This is a missed approach path. So we literally climb out on runway heading, then we got this sharp left turn to climb up. Okay, coming up to 12,000. So I'm going to go to vertical speed now. So landing lights are on. Next thing is to set the QNH passing 7,500. So there's the airport. You can just see some of the lighting there in the distance. So we double check the ILS frequencies. 10955 set on both. Viperjet 771's crossing Kilo Sierra 701, turning left downwind at runway 15 Solon. Okay, we set the standard please, which is 1021. Set. So approach checks. Altimeters are set and cross-checked, lights are on, map integrity is verified. Approach checks complete. So let's come back to 220. Actually, we'll come back to 210, which is the flat limiting speed. Change the range to 10 miles now. Okay, we have the ILS there. Good news. Okay, down to 4,700, which is where we want to be for the approach. 1,000 to go, check. The Viperjet 771 descending 4,700 feet, turning right base, runway 15 Sogden. Arm the localizer. Let's bring this back to 180. That one. Bring it back to 170, give ourselves plenty of time. Actually, we're 15 miles out, so we can stay at 180. Flap 2, check. Let's go to heading select. Bottom throttle is armed, checked. So it's out there somewhere. And 771's turning on the localizer, runway 15 Sogden. Okay, let's go back to 170. That 5 please, checked. Okay, so on the approach. So let's get ready, because this is an offset, so let's get ready for the approach. Flap 10 please. Flap 15, check. So, approach is armed. And down we go. Okay, so set this. 5,200 is a missed approach.
25 minutes.
Check. 146 is our landing speed. Checked. Just bring it back. Okay, see the runway. Flap 25. Lap 30. Arm and speed brakes is armed. Okay, landing checklist then please. Gear is down, flaps 30 set, speed brakes are armed, auto brake is set, missed approach altitude is set. Landing checklist is complete. Now let's see if we can make a decent landing in this snowy conditions. Passing 1800 feet above ground level. Okay, stand by. Well, you know, if it's offset, it doesn't look much offset to me. However, 1300 looks pretty. You can see the parking area there at the end on the right. Check, disengage autopilot, auto throttle. Well, it does look a little bit offset, just a touch. Nothing serious, to tell you the truth.
Approaching minimums.
Yep.
Minimums.
Land, continue. Nice. And reverse, please. Try and get it in the middle of the runway. Okay, decel. Yeah. So 1947 on the ground. Not a bad landing, and a lovely snowy atmosphere to greet us. Very bright out here. Here we are. Welcome to a lovely, very snowy mountains airport. There's the tower view. Okay, time to shut down, I think. Okay, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little flight. It's a lovely scenery here. I need to look at it in the daytime as well. But produced by Marcus Neuberg of Orbix. Very, very nice, very impressive. So yeah, wonderful. I enjoyed it. So again, thanks for joining me. If you like this kind of thing, please like and subscribe. Costs you nothing at all, but it helps me quite a bit. Helps my channel to grow. Really enjoyed having you along. I have a website too, virtualairlinepilot.org. So once again, thank you very much for watching and following me into this beautiful little airport in the Viperjet 737-800. So we'll see you in the next video, wherever that happens to be. Don't forget, I've got some bush pilot videos in my Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 going. Hope to have another one available on this Sunday, my 5th one. And if I can get this edited in time, we'll post this as well. So once again, thanks for coming, and I will see you on the next video. This is Lee saying bye for now.